This morning, investigators are trying to determine what triggered a terrifying drama high above New York City. A scaffolding collapse left two workers dangling more than 800 feet up in the air. Jericka Duncan is in Lower Manhattan's Battery Park near the enormous tower where a high-altitude rescue unfolded Wednesday. Jericka, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. One World Trade Center, as you can see here, is the nation's tallest skyscraper, and it just opened last week. Now, yesterday's daring rescue was captured on live television. Viewers across the country could not turn away, as well as people who were nearby. The first call for help came in at 12:42 Wednesday afternoon. Units from the FDNY, NYPD, and Port Authority police rushed to the scene.
Making our way up to that location now, but it's the south side of the building.
The mechanism that helps keep the scaffold level apparently malfunctioned, leaving two men clinging to the side of One World Trade Center, 68 floors up.
Slack developed in the cables that were on the west side, and the scaffold, of course, went from a horizontal position, which is a safe position, to what you see up there in a vertical position.
The men were attached to the swaying platform by security lines, and a radio was lowered to them from the roof.
We just reassured them that we were working, deliberately and in a positive direction to gain access to them.
Rescuers determined the safest way to get to the men was to slice through a window of the 104-story skyscraper, a symbol of rebirth following 9/11.
Bring up the glass cutting kit. Come up to 6-8. 10th floor. John's on the way up with it.
It took emergency crews 45 minutes to cut through layers of glass. The inner layer was nearly a half an inch thick. A diamond saw was used to cut an 8-foot hole big enough for the men to climb through. Juan Lezama and his co-worker Juan Lopez were taken to Bellevue Hospital, treated for mild hypothermia, and released. Officials say the operation was successful because of the coordination between first responders.
The agency's trained for this on a continuous basis, and the results today, two men are going to go home tonight.
Now, the two men were suspended for about an hour and a half. The Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, which operate One World Trade Center, say they will now investigate to see exactly what went wrong. Gail?
All right. Thank you, Jericka.